TalentedOnes Radio, hashtag TOradio, hashtag TO Media, hashtag too many hashtags to keep hashtagging out. And we're back, man. Jay Shep.
Uncle X.
And we got a special guest again.
It's Amari. Hey, guys.
Hey.
Thank God that made me feel special.
All right, so we're back here. We for those who listen to us on the radio, y'all can't see, but we got the cameras back in here. For those who are watching this on YouTube, y'all can obviously see we have cameras back here today. For a very special topic. We got two topics that are going to be on camera today. First things first, let's get to the BS. Let's get to the drama. Let's get to the colorism. As I would say,
call it what it is.
Call it what it is. So pop star DaniLeigh,
Well, however you pronounce it.
DL, whatever.
I think it's Danny.
Yeah, whichever one. So DaniLeigh, pop star, music cool. I'm gonna just say this, music cool. I can't say I've never listened to her songs before. Mm-hmm. You know, she's been going off. I don't want to say she's been going off, but she's been having heavy features. Move that Ozarka thing. We are not sponsored. So, her music been doing pretty well. I can't deny numbers, but what we can deny is this last single that she dropped, a little snippet on Twitter. We're not gonna play it for y'all. We're just gonna say she claims that people want a yellow bone. People want a yellow bone.
But let's go back to the music. I don't feel like she's not that girl. Like, she's not that pop girl. She's cool. She's up and coming.
She's got them industry views.
She has some, but it's not like she's that girl. She's no Ariana Grande.
No, but
she's no Doja Cat.
But I don't know what label she's on, but they're trying to push her. So like every song that she has a big feature on it. You know, the song with the baby a while back, I think it's like Levi jeans or whatever. And then she had Lil Baby on the song. And then she had 5L Foreign on the song. Then she had Chris Brown on the song. You see all these songs that she's having that's not just her on the song.
Her label definitely dropping cash on her.
Bags. Big bags.
But ain't none of them pop.
I was about to say, I wonder if...
The Chris Brown joint had like 100-something million. I can't... That's numbers. It's not our circle. So it ain't hit us. But to some young TikTokers that's maybe 12 or 13.
I'm not searching for... I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, it ain't our cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm not.
So, just off of that, yeah, her music. But what were you going to say off of something else, like the other situation?
The yellow bone situation. What do you like? That's the name of the song. She said she's a yellow bone.
He want
that's the name of the song?
That's the name of the song. Okay, so the song was dumb. It was stupid. But what do y'all like? Do y'all consider her yellow bone? Like,
she's not black.
I know. So like, what do you consider this race wise?
I think that's my issue with it. Shawty's not black. It's the prime situation of when that actor said, what was his name, Godfrey? No.
I know black. I Dominican.
I know black. I am Dominican. It's the same situation. Shawty's full on Puerto Rican.
Is it just the lyrics or is it the song title? It's the hook.
It's the song. It's
everything.
Like, does anyone know any like?
No, she deleted it off of everything.
Yeah.
She deleted it like
verse lyrics.
No, it was just like a snippet.
It was like, you know, when people put that snippet of a video out there with a song they're about to release. She put that snippet out there. Everybody got on her behind so quick.
Oh, because the hook was he wanted yellow bone.
And it was like mumble. He wanted yellow bone. And it was like pretty girl music.
I mean, pretty girl music.
It's pretty girl music.
I guess.
But I think what everybody had a problem with it. We know her as not being black, Puerto Rican. I definitely saw her on.
So is yellow bone a black term?
Most of the time when I've heard yellow bone, it's mostly...
Honestly, it just brings me to a situation everybody wants to be black, but they don't want to be black. Yellow bone is definitely a black word. Red bone's a black word. But those are things that are essential to African-American culture. And
it's still a little bit offensive because, like, I know my mom is fair skinned, but she doesn't ever like to be called yellow or red in a sense. So it's kind of, for me, in a double-edged sword, it's like you're trying to portray the black thing, but you're not really black. And then at the same time, you're trying to portray that, and it still can be, to some people, an offensive term.
And I think a lot of people, and I'm saying I get this, a lot of people's mad because you are in black culture, you are in the black market. Hip-hop, I think, is...
So she should know better.
So if you are in this market and you're saying yellow bone, red bone, you know, like, things are still kind of, like, divisive in those areas, and you're not even black. We're trying to even accept you in this culture.
No, she's not black.
She's Dominican or Puerto Rican. We're trying to accept you. You're trying to come into this is our sphere. You're coming to our sphere, and you're not even doing your knowledge. You're yellow bone, red bone, and a lot of people are like, That's kind of putting us back, like.
Yeah, shot one. That wasn't a good look.
Cause I really don't hear women. Maybe it's just my circle. I really don't hear women say I'm a yellow bone or I'm a red bone anymore. That's so like
2005.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a thing anymore. And at the same time, where the other argument came in, I think what a lot of people was like, it was colorist, and it was in a sense. But I think the big issue for me is more of like, it's just still like a thing of like, one, who let you put out this snippet? Two, the song garbage. It was dumpster juice. It wasn't a good song.
Yeah, that's not a good hook. So you saying
that the all this for some like, trash ass.
So you saying the hook was kind of like, he wanted it, like kind of like.
Yeah.
He wanted.
Yeah, that's. How did that pass through the?
Yeah, like
it was one of those. Oh, I hate this type of song.
And it's like she played the part where he had the blonde little hair, made her skin a little darker, cause she's really like a pale type of girl.
And that's what I was saying before we got with the show. Is I didn't even know. I thought she was Afro-Latina, but she doesn't even identify as Afro-Latina because we can't say that there wasn't the dysphoria, whatever the word is, in Dominican and Puerto Rico.
Yes, it's one of those things with her. It's just like L all around. It's so funny though, cause the baby getting hit with the collateral, cause they were like he dating old girl.
And he left her, and it's kind of like, are you trying to throw a sub because his last baby mama, Mimi, was a brown skin lady? So are you trying to like throw a sub to Mimi?
Oh yeah,
that's a theory.
That's a theory. I can't say that's true. I wouldn't be surprised.
But they've been going back and forth, so it's like
it's just too much of a coincidence. Honestly.
Yeah, and she's a brown skinned lady, so it's like if you are doing that, like you're not even black and you trying to attack us. That's what like has like a lot of people like an uproar. Like if you are attacking, like the lady name is Mimi, that's his old baby mama that he left Danny for. That's real disrespectful. Now we gotta come for you. Now we gotta come for you.
So okay, so is it? Because here's my thing, right? I think it's bad that if that's the case that she's slugging his ex basically. That's childish. That's petty, right? But on the back end, do we punish him because he trying to be with old girl?
Nah.
It's like, do we punish him? It's like, yeah. But
I do judge you. I don't want to say punish you, but do I judge you? Yes. Because now you're a dark skinned man. You had a baby with a dark skinned woman. You had your child is of a dark complexion.
He got 2 kids.
And you have and he takes care of her son also. And now you're with a woman who's like who thinks this narrative is okay.
I think the thing is though, what it is more of like if he doesn't say anything about it, then I feel like it's time to judge. Or if it's not addressed in a weird way, maybe a tweet or something like that.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so. I just think he has to ask her what was her intention behind making a song, and if it was something that just like, I just really was making a song.
It's a lot of narratives we don't know. We don't know if he was in that studio that night. We don't know if he heard that song.
But I'm gonna say this: a lot of black men do allow women who let's say foreign or exotic, they let these women that they're with, famous or not, keep these conversations going. Or say little offensive rude shit like that. They do, and it's sad because they mama be black, they sister be black, they black as heck.
I think what dudes got to start doing with music is stop putting this weird narrative out there. I think it's getting better now, but situations like this kind of set stuff back. So like, back into 05, 06, 04.
Yellow bone, red bone.
Yeah. Nobody was talking about dark-skinned women. Yeah, but that's what's in every lyric. So what happens is, music is very influential. So everybody started thinking like, I want this, that, and the other. And if we can go back in history in times where like how white people used to cast black actors, and they only would cast like women that could maybe pass for white, that she couldn't have been dark and everything like that. The lighter skinned girl was the damsel, and the dark skinned girl was the help. So it's kind of like now we're in a battle where that shouldn't be the narrative nowadays in 2020, 2021, but it's moments like this that kind of set stuff back. You feel me? I don't know if I'm tripping or not.
No, you're correct with everything you're saying. I seen Danny's reply, and it wasn't saying like learning from my actions. And I think anytime a celebrity apologizes is fake. I honestly think it's just an apology because of the backlash.
Was it on the Notes app?
Which one?
Was it on the Notes app?
No, it was like a little tweet. I seen it.
No, okay. Well, you pull out that Notes app?
Yeah, I know what
The
you're
Notes
saying.
app is rough.
I seen it via the blog, so I don't know if it was a Notes app or if it was through Twitter. But she was like, "Why can't people have this on Yellowbone, baby? This ain't even." But at the end of the
She
day,
asked that question.
yeah, like
You
why can't I
not
put on?
black.
But why can't I put on for the Yellowbones, baby? Yellowbone ain't even a word in Dominica. Like it ain't even a thing. Like I've never heard no Dominican or no Hispanic people say I'm a Yellowbone.
I think the thing
That's
is,
black culture.
I think the thing is, Shawty want to be black, but she not really black. And the reason why I say it just from what I know of Shawty, Shawty not black. Cause I was watching this episode. It's on Fuse TV. It's a cooking show. So what happens is they take celebrities and maybe their family members or somebody from their past, and they cook up a dish and they talking about old times and stuff like that. So DaniLeigh, cause I know I've seen episodes with Dave East, Rick Ross, all them people on the show. So DaniLeigh was, and so DaniLeigh was on one of these episodes. She was with her sister, right? And her sister were cooking. Her sister, Puerto Rican, Hispanic. Right, cool. They call her mom, Puerto Rican, Hispanic. Boom, ain't no black anywhere.
Yeah.
Ain't no black. And first of all, half the episode they speak in Spanish.
And I'm not saying you cannot be black Hispanic, but that's why when you feel like that from, they be like, "Are you Hispanic?" Right? You can be black Hispanic, but then you also can be European and white Hispanic. So I'm just saying the young lady.
Spain.
Yes.
Spain. She not from.
And even if you are Puerto Rican, you can be even in Mexico, you can be white Hispanic. You just live.
It's not even that. It's just for her. Like, there's some battles you can't win. So for her to even be like, "Why can't I rep for the Yellowbone?" That's just stupid.
You not even.
If you get certain, like, as much backlash as she got, if I tweeted something, I got a lot of backlash from it. I'd just be like, I'm just gonna have to eat that. Like, just. I don't need to be right all the time.
I think Shawty's trying to prove her point, but there's no point to prove.
There's no point. It's over with.
Yeah, like just take this L and sit
So
down.
do you think this will affect her career?
No.
I think it'll affect her for the next 2 months.
I don't really think that. Like,
I don't think we're technically her audience.
Thank you. There, I was just about to say that.
Because
we're not her audience.
she's young. How old is she? Might be like
21, 22, I think.
She close to our age. She not. First of all, that's kind of sick. The baby not old. I know he's still in his 20s, but like.
She's 21.
I'm not saying it's 21, but I think she's like 22, 23.
Oh, everybody goes.
Okay, fact check.
Fact check moment. But like, yeah, she not old. I know she's younger than the baby for sure. And I know him having kids make him older technically.
I mean, he could have had him young. I feel like he was a very active.
I think it makes
She's 26. That's
she's old.
Oh, there's no excuse then.
It's no excuse when you're 21. I'm tired of us giving excuses for people. I knew what was right and wrong when you're 21.
But yeah, this she been in the industry, so like you should know what.
But what I was gonna say is I think like with Doja Cat situation, I wasn't listening to her before, but I think it does kind of make me not want to listen to you now. Some people's music I wasn't a big fan of, or I just never listened to it. Then eventually it fell in my lap, and I was enthusiastic because I've never had to deal with any kind of problems with them. Like Ari, I've heard of Ari, but when I started to listen to Ari, I was like, okay, bet, let me listen. This situation, for me, if she is trying to gain a new audience, I think she is losing people that she could have potentially gained.
And I think she's really going for it.
I don't think she's a big star. It just this is my
She's
opinion.
not. I feel like she's not a big star to us, but to them younger girls, to like that 16 audience.
Like when I say this, Ariana Grande, she started with the small market, right? She started
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Nickelodeon. I personally, I don't know if it's hating, but I don't want to be rude, but I don't see DaniLeigh being
No, she's not.
Being that big. Like I think she could stay in her little market. Like some celebrities reach a peak. I don't see her becoming super big. That's
No,
not Ariana Grande.
I'm about to say, she's already.
Oh, but no,
Okay,
like to me, like Kalani. I feel like Kalani reached her status, and she's gonna be right there.
Yeah.
She's still famous. She's still making money. There's no doubt to her. But she's where she's at, and it's no up or down.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's where DaniLeigh is. I think she'll reach her peak. She won't be a big star, but she's not gonna be like you'll know her name, but she's not like somebody that everybody knows.
That's true. But we could talk about this all day. Let's get to some music, man. This is TalentedOnes Radio. Here's the TOradio. Here's the TO Media. Jay Shep, Uncle X, Amari Mari. You already know what's going on.